It is a victory Monday for the Jaguars, but it was far from a smooth road to get to where the Jaguars got a dub. They probably stressed a lot of you out at home watching the game. And a big reason is the turnovers for Trevor Lawrence. Trevor had himself a rough day out there in Arizona. It all started early. Great play from the blitzer to get in there and the defensive touchdown. Never a great way. It's these plays that get people frustrated with Trevor Lawrence. Some of them are very much his fault. This one's a tipped pass, so it's tough to blame him too much for that one. But you got to take it with the highs and lows. I feel like this is the Trevor Lawrence experience. The 4 turnovers that he'd definitely like to have back, that's the lows on the day. Let's talk about the highs, because this is the Trevor experience. After his last pick, here's the drive. Trevor Lawrence finds Brenton Strange, who makes a big play. This is what Trevor does, and this is why he frustrates a lot of people. Here's Trevor to Jacoby Myers. This is the drive after. Without a doubt in my mind, I knew Trevor was going to go out there and put together a fantastic drive and then make a throw. Take a look at this one. That would make everybody say, oh, that's the guy. Only Trevor puts this ball just where his guy's got to get it in the back of the end zone. That's what frustrates people with Trevor. You see the turnovers, and then you see this throw where he puts it. This is a QB1 throw. This is a franchise quarterback throw. The DB's not looking. Let me put it right where my guy can get it. Now, it helps when you got a guy like Parker Washington who just seems to keep making plays. I know people didn't want to buy the training camp hype with this guy, that 11 was out there just making plays every day, but it's carried over to the regular season. Parker Washington has been the Jaguars' most consistent receiver all year long. I mean, the guy goes up and gets that one off the top shelf. Absolutely incredible. 11 has been fantastic for the Jaguars, but Trevor's got to trust his guys. I mean, this is a trust his guy throw. Puts it up there. Parker climbs to the top shelf, takes the cookies, and says, I'll take all of those. Look, you got to ride the highs and lows with this team right now, because Trevor's out there making plays, and honestly, it's not the receivers that you thought he'd be throwing the ball to when we went into the year. Like, here's one to Tim Patrick, and this is one where Tim's got to be better than this. Trevor's got him wide open, and Tim just keeps running. If nobody's covering him, you got to look back for the football, because you got to know. He see me, he see me, see him. The DB don't see you, so you stop. Look. He looks. It was 3rd and like 4, and he just kept running. It's tough to blame everything on Trevor when you got to put guys around him that he can trust. Tim Patrick has made some plays for the Jaguars. Very reliable, veteran guy. Has been one of the Jaguars' better performers when his number's been called. But these are the types of frustrating plays where then you see some of the other things and we start saying, well, the chaos around the quarterback, it's tough for him to be the calm within the storm when who can you trust? I mean, that's one Tim definitely wants to have back. Not much else Liam Cohen could have done, because he schemed the guy wide open. And the quarterback makes the trust throw that Tim's going to, I mean, for sure the receiver's going to look for the football, right? He never looks for it. Never looks for it. Got to be better than that. Now, the Jaguars were able to go ahead and get the dub, and that's what it matters. And we've been rough on the safety play, but Antonio Johnson made some plays, and Andrew Wingard. It was always the Jags comes up with the game-saving PBU. What a play by them. Look, this is what it comes down to. Sometimes it's just who makes the last play. And in this case, the Jaguars made the last play. They get out of Arizona with a win, 7-4. I'm sure there are a lot of people that are frustrated with the turnovers, how the Jaguars got to this point, but 7-4. That's all that matters. Jaguars are in the race for the AFC South. Jaguars are in the top wild card spot if the season ended right now. 7-4. So you can be frustrated about the ride all you want, but strap in, because it's a bumpy one, and you know what? At the end of the day, it's probably going to be a fun one as it lasts, because 7-4. That's all that matters. Don't matter how you get the win, as long as you get it. And in this case, Andrew Wingard and the Jaguars got out and got the win. We'll talk more about the Jaguars next episode of Teal the Show. It's coming your way Monday night, 11:20, right here on Channel 4. Come hang out with us. Victory Monday style show, so we'll try and make sense of the highs, the lows, and everything in between for the Jaguars. This one should be fun, because Victory Mondays always are. It doesn't matter how you win, but as long as you win, that's all that matters. And I will drop the mic on that one.